Welcome to my channel. The next thing on my list for requests is a song by NF called If You Want Love. And I'm going to do that now, but before I do that, I want to thank every single person that comes to my channel from all over the world to watch my videos. Thank you very much. Thank you for growing my channel so quickly. And thank you for your kind remarks in the comments. I really do appreciate it. I especially like it when you fill me in on all the details about singers and you help correct my pronunciation of their names, because there's some names I really struggle with. And I just have to thank you. And as I do with every singer, every artist that I feature on my channel, I go to their YouTube channel and I get all their links and I put them in the description of my video. So all you have to do is go to the description and click on the More link to expand it, and you will see all of those links. What I ask you to do is to support the artists by following them on their social media accounts, by subscribing to their YouTube channels, and by buying their music if you like it. So this is NF, If You Want Love.
I just need some time, I'm trying to think straight. I just need a moment in my own space. Ask me how I'm doing, I say okay, yeah. But ain't that what we all say? Sometimes I think back to the old days, in the pointless conversations with the old me, yeah. Back when my mama used to hold me, I wish somebody would've told me, if you want love, you gon' have to go through the pain. If you want love, you gon' have to learn how to change. If you want trust, you gon' have to give some away. If you want love, if you want love, yeah. As a kid I used to think life was moving so slow, I watch it go by. Look out the window of my bus ride, I thought the world was so small through my closed eyes. I've always tried to control things, in the end that's what controls me. Maybe that's why I'm controlling. I wish somebody would've told me, if you want love, you gon' have to go through the pain. If you want love, you gon' have to learn how to change. If you want trust, you gon' have to give some away. If you want love, if you want love. The older I get, I feel like I'm always trying to save time, talking to the voices in my head that make me think twice, telling me it doesn't mean it's wrong because it feels right. I'm scared that one day I'll wake up and wonder where the time go. Talk about the past like it's the present while I rock slow. I'll sit in the living room and laugh with kids of my own and tell them, if you want love, you gon' have to go through the pain. I wish you would've told me. If you want love, you gon' have to learn how to change. I wish somebody would've told. If you want trust, you gon' have to give some away. You gon' have to give. If you want love, if you want love, if you want love, if you want love.
Man, I gotta go back. Some of this was really good. Let's see. I'm trying to think straight. Just need a moment in my own space. Ask me how to do, and I say, okay, yeah, but ain't that what we all say? You probably saw me nod my head there. I mean, that's it, right? I mean, we go through life, and not every day is sunshine and roses, you know? But if somebody says, how you doing? We say, oh, I'm okay. Why do we do that? Instead of saying, man, I'm having a rough day. It just struck me how true that was. Sometimes I think back to the old days and have pointless conversations with the old me. Yeah, back when my mama used to hold me, I wish somebody would have told me. If you want love, you're going to have to go through the pain. It's, you're going to have to learn how to change. Yeah. It's just really true. It really surprised me how true it was. I think this is a great song. The lyrics are great. He really hit the nail on the head. Hadn't heard this one before, obviously. This is my first time. And once again, I think NF has done something really good here. His lyrics are spot on. I mean, they really are. I got interrupted, so I have to regain my train of thought. Basically, what I was saying was that, once again, NF has written lyrics that just make sense, and they're relatable. That's the word I'm looking for, relatable. If you think about what he's singing about, how many of us have gone through that? You're going to have to give some away, is what he's saying, if you're going to find love. As a kid, and this really rung true for me. As a kid, I used to think life was moving so slow. I'd watch it go by, look out the window at my bus ride. I thought the world was so small through my closed eyes. I remember when I was a child, I used to go to my grandma and grandpa's house, which was in Minnesota, so it was a vacation trip because it took a while for us to get there. And I thought that house was so wonderful and so big because we would explore all around it. We used to love to go. There was a porch on the front of the house, and it was on a hill, and so it had this siding that went down all the way down to the hill underneath the porch, and we would go in there, and it was a dirt floor, and there was a I don't know what you call it, a grindstone, I guess, where you would sit down on this seat and you would pedal, and this big stone wheel would start to rotate, and you could sharpen knives and things, and we just thought that was so much fun. And I have so many wonderful memories about that time in my life. But we went back there many, many years later, and when I looked at the house, I thought, that house is so small. I don't remember it being that small. Did they change something? And I had to look it over, and I realized, no, that's the same house. I just was seeing it through big man's eyes. And so these lyrics really rung a bell with me. They really did. I just, I like the way that I like what NF raps, and I like the way that he does it. The first time I did one of his, I didn't like the way that he kind of sliced off the middle of a sentence and finished it with the next bar. But I've grown to the point with him where I really do like that. I enjoy the way that he makes sure that he has his rhymes in place by sometimes stopping right in the middle of a sentence and then moving to the next bar. So There's a lot of things about him I like. I think he's a good rapper, and he's putting out good music, and I really do enjoy him. Well, that's NF. If you want love, let me know what your comments are. In the meantime, I'll pray for you. I'll pray that you have an abundant life and that you live a long time and that you're healthy throughout your life and that God keeps you safe from harm. I'll pray that He does the same for every person that you love. And I pray most of all that you will be anxious for nothing, but in all things, through prayer and supplication with thanksgiving, you'll make your requests known to God. And the peace that passes all understanding will keep your heart and mind in Christ Jesus. This is the Vietnam Era Vet, out.